I really do not know why in my generation most men have chosen to become gold diggers, achalugos, princesses, instead of accepting their God given mantle of leadership, which comes with becoming responsible. Why is it that in my generation, most men have turned the institution of marriage into a mess? Why? Why is it so? Why is it that most men of this generation are so lazy? They do not have hustling spirits. They are not ready to work. Most of them are busy looking for rich women to dupe in the disguise of marriage. And it is this same set of men that are crying everywhere on social media that most ladies and wives of this generation are no longer submissive to their husbands. How will the woman be submissive to you as a man if you do not know yourself in the first place? You do not understand that you are the head of your home. You do not embody the qualities of a leader. How do you expect your wife to submit to you? How can a responsible lady bring herself to be with an irresponsible man, all in the bid to answer a missus before the society? How is that really possible? Because I don't understand why a grown up man who does not have any disability would choose for a woman to go out there to hustle and come and feed him. Now, let's look into actress Evans Okoro's case. This picture you guys are seeing on my screen is actress Evans Okoro and her ex-husband. The guy's name is Chibuzo Erikife. He's from Anambra State, from Yul Edochie's village in Teji, to be precise. Shortly after actress Ruby Ojako did her traditional marriage in February 2025, actress Evans Okoro posted pictures and videos that she is now married to Chibuzo Erikife. He is popularly known as Prince of Dollar. But guys, in the real sense, in reality, this guy does not have naira. The guy enwero shishi. So few months into the marriage, that should be like 2 months later, Evans Okoro cried out on the media space that the marriage is over as Chibuzo was planning to buy her. She said that the guy was not whom she thought he was, that the guy never loved her as he was after her money. So back then, there was a time that she and Chibuzo traveled to Lagos to visit Chibuzo's cousin, who is a hotelier. He owns a hotel in Lagos. So Evans did an influencing job for her husband's cousin. But she said because the guy happens to be her brother-in-law, she didn't really charge him the way she ought to charge him. Then at the end of the day, her husband's cousin gave her some money and also gave her husband Chibuzo some money. According to Evans, the money that her husband's cousin gave to Chibuzo was bigger than hers. But Chibuzo insisted back then that she should give him hers to keep for her. But she refused and went to a POS and deposited the money into her account. This act, however, did not go down well with Chibuzo, so he became very mad at Evans Okoro. As at the time she cried out a few months ago to the time she left Lagos, which was a space of 2-3 weeks, Evans Okoro said that Chibuzo has not called her. She said she has done everything possible to make the marriage work, but the marriage isn't working. That she thought the shoe she bought was her size, but unfortunately, it isn't her size. She said that her ex-husband Chibuzo told her that why would she tell the world that she was the one building her house? That she's supposed to tell the world that he is the one building the house. Now, guys, actress Evans Okoro happens to be one actress that has hustled and is still hustling. The lady suffered. She came from a very, very humble background. She happens to be the light of her family. She's a single mother of one. She has an 18 years old daughter. This actress Evans Okoro that people are saying has built a house in the village for her father. She has also built a house for her mother in Asaba. And the house where she was living before she got married, she's the one that built it. And then she was building another house for herself before she got married to Chibuzo. So after Chibuzo got married to her, he started antagonizing her that why is she telling the world that she's building a house? That she's supposed to tell the world that he is the one building the house. According to Evan Sokoro, guys, this Chibuzo can keep mileage for federal. She said that the guy can keep mileage from Natty Jesus come. That once she refused to give the guy money, the guy no go green touch her. So immediately after their traditional marriage, people from Chibuzo's village in Teje village wrote to Evan Sokoro that the guy is a big time gold digger. That does she not know that Chibuzo's wife ran away with their son because of his irresponsible nature? They brought out receipt to my beautiful and amazing people. Oh yes, he said he has duped a lot of women of their hard-earned money. That what he does is to go after rich ladies and deceive them with marriage and then collect their money. They said it's a village tax, that he has sold a lot of community land in the Teje village, which was the reason he went to Kiri 3 times. In fact, as at the time that they did their traditional marriage, they said that the guy recently came out of Kiri not up to 1 month before he got married to actress Evans Okoro. She said that the guy is a narcissist. In fact, during that period, guys, Evans became depressed because she really thought that this marriage was going to work. As such, she gave her all to Chibuzo. She gave the guy publicity. The guy became known on social media. She gave his family publicity. She was always going to visit her mother-in-law inside the market. She will influence for her mother-in-law. The woman sells yam and all these foodstuffs in one Teje market. She gave her sister-in-law publicity. She cooks for her father-in-law. You know, Eva Sokoro is a good woman. She's family-oriented. But unfortunately, she found herself in the hands of the wrong man. And I don't know why most times good women need to end up with good men. Also, guys, Eva Sokoro said that her bride price was not paid, of which I, as an Igbo girl, do not really understand the meaning of that statement, because before a traditional marriage takes place in Igbo land, it means that the bride price of the girl has already been paid. Now, to Prince of Brokenness, so this guy thought that he can come from nowhere and rape actress Evans Okoro of all she has labored for in her entire life just because of say he pay one bride price. Like, seriously, eh? Yes, I know that wives are to submit to their husbands, but submission is something you earn as a husband. Yes, you don't demand for submission from your wife, you earn it by making her to trust you via your actions. If not that, Prince of Brokenness has an ulterior motive of getting married to Eva Sokoro. Why will he insist that she should change all her properties to his name for a marriage that wasn't even up to 1 year? As a young girl out there who is doing well for herself averagely. Let's say you have been able to buy some plots of lands, you own a business, you're working, you're able to take care of yourself, foot your bill, you have bought a house or you have built a house, you are just doing well. My darling sisters, please be very, 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 very careful, because you see these prince of brokenness types are everywhere in this our generation. There are many. The reason why Evans Okoro's case is very obvious is because one, she's a celebrity. Two, she brought her marriage to social media. Prince of brokenness types, many gold diggers, lazy set of men, achalugos, princesses. And the most annoying thing about these narcissists, gold diggers of men is that while they expect the woman to take up the provider role, at the same time, they want to give the world an impression that they are the breadwinners, they are the sole provider of their home. In fact, the woman in their life are as lazy as whatever you can think of. They want to give the world and their family the impression that their wives are so lazy that their wives cannot even earn 15 naira for herself. Meanwhile, it is the woman that have the money. That is another disgusting aspect of all these narcissists, gold diggers, achalugos, princesses of men that we have in this our generation. That was how one gold digger, a flavor of a guy who has lived more than 10 years abroad, came and wanted to dupe one girl of her hard-earned money. Imagine a man who has lived more than 10 years abroad without nothing to show for it. Because they are time wasters, they do not have aim, no objective, no vision. They are very good at wasting time. They are very good at wasting their lives. They want to use that their gold digger lazy lifestyle to disrupt another person's life. I keep asking, the time that you as a lazy man is using to be gallivanting, looking for a supplier, looking for a rich lady to dupe of her hard-earned money, can't you use that same time to go and work, to go and hustle like your fellow men? Gold diggers everywhere. And one of the ways to spot them is that they are always moving very fast. Oh yes, when they meet you today, they'll start discussing marriage. They want to rush everything. They want marriage today, tomorrow they want a joint account, next tomorrow they want to get you pregnant in order to get you trapped forever. So that if you eventually find out that they are narcissists and that they are gold diggers, they are fools, you have no choice than to remain with them since you have already given birth for them. Very lazy, visionless, purposeless set of men. They will keep gallivanting, wasting time instead of them to utilize time. They are nothing but time wasters. Prince of brokenness, first wife discovered and left. The next thing he did was to go after Evans Okoro, who does not know who he was. And now Evans Okoro has discovered him for who he is. The next thing is that he will now move to other ladies. In fact, even while they are with their current partner, even while they are with the main supplier, these people are serial cheats. If you are with them, they are going to infect you with so many diseases. Even while they are with their partner, they have so many concubines, so many side chick. They cheat a lot. So even while Prince was with Evans Okoro, he has a lot of suppliers because they are always afraid of being alone. So the other one now that wanted to dupe the lady of her two plots of land, he was telling the lady that she should go and show he's a full of elder brother at two plots of land, thinking that the lady is foolish. As I'm talking to you now, that very guy is in the DM of so many Nigerian girls, telling them cock and bull stories that he has heaven and earth. Meanwhile, he has nothing. Apart from the plot of land that the lady helped him to secure when they were married, he has nothing. For the 10 years that he has lived abroad, he was not able to buy a plot of land that is worth 2 million naira. When he heard that one lady, who is a manager to a real estate company, has 30 plots of lands, this narcissistic gold digger of a guy who has wasted more than 12 years of his life abroad without achieving nothing, what he did next was to go and start asking the lady out, simply because he heard that she has 30 plots of land. Is that not a cursed man? Is such person not cursed? And this person is not a young guy. He's even older than Prince of Nothing. He should be in his mid 40s. Should be like 44, 45, 46 years. And all he does is to complain that his father failed him, that his father did not keep any inheritance for him. Hey God. Ha! Fools everywhere in the name of men. At the age of 46, you are ranting, complaining, my father failed me, he did not keep any inheritance for me. So you now that is already 46, what have you kept for your own children? Or what are you preparing to keep for your children? Is that not a failure? Is that person not an efulefu? Is that man not a cursed being? Why some ladies wake up to the realities of life? Some sons of pharaohs, some efulefu go wan come use their efulefu lifestyle to take drag the lady down. So while a lot of people thought that Evan Okoro had overcome the marital turbulence between she and Prince of Brokenness, all of a sudden, guys, she can't release this write-up, which indicates say all is not well. According to her, she said, "You came to promote your page and you got it. After getting your fame, you made the whole place unbearable for me to run, and I ran as you planned. Still, I forgive you and moved on. For those praying and asking me to go back, I swear to God, that will be my downfall. Immediately after 2 weeks into that marriage, I lost everything about me. It made my life so unbearable." Ew. I swear right now, I am boiling inside of me. 2 weeks into that marriage, I saw shaggy. This man treated me like a trash. Immediately after launching his song, Chineke Abatago. Now wow. But who are the people telling her to go back to Prince of Brokenness? What is she going back to him to do? For him to finish his mission in her life? Don't you people know that it was God that saved Evans from Prince of Brokenness? May God Almighty protect his daughters, most especially the unmarried ones, from all these sons of pharaohs in this our generation. That's my prayer. Amen. Alright guys, it's a wrap on this video. Please do well to hit on the subscribe button, like and share. Do turn on your bell notification so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. Let's talk more, let's just further on the comment section. I remain your one and only girl, just with Chinny. Bye guys.